Hey students, this is a 2-mark question from topic of leveling from subject of surveying, in which following some readings are given that are taken using dumpy level at 4-meter interval, and it is asked that what is the RL of the first point that reads as 0.680 meter. I've already corrected this in your main question paper, so it is 0.680 meter, where RL of last point is given as, not last point, fourth point is given as 79.100 meter. So we'll be using rise and fall method here, that when one intermediate RL is given, we can easily find out what is the reduced level of any other point using that RL as the benchmark. We know that first reading is the back side and last reading is the foresight. So arranging all these readings in a tabular form, writing 0.680 as first reading and 1.0055 as last reading in foresight and backside respectively. Now we know that if the reading of staff increases, that means second point is lying on the fall, because we know that in case of a staff, readings increases in upward direction. It increases in upward direction. So if readings they are increasing in upward direction, that means, let us say this is the ground, and once our staff is positioned at point A with instrument lying here, this will read, let us say, something 1 meter. I'm just giving an example. And now if staff is placed here, definitely staff will read more, that it will be greater than 1 meter. That means point B is lying on fall as compared to A, but it is reading more. So this diagram, if you keep in mind, will always help you keep this confusion away, that why the reading is coming more when we are talking about fall. But in case of inverted staff, this does not hold true, and you can very well imagine that when the staff is inverted, like when we are talking about soffits of beams or slab, this method has to be redevised, that then actually you will be taking the actual readings in that case. So whenever the reading of staff will be increasing on flat ground, that means we are moving towards fall. Now first of all, backside was 0.680 meter, then intermediate side was 1.455 meter. That means reading is increasing on staff, that means we are having a fall here, and this fall is 1.455 minus 0.680, which comes out as 0.775. So we register 0.775 in front of these two readings. Now from 1.455 we are having 1.855, again reading is increasing, that means fall, which is given by 1.855 minus 1.455, which comes out as 0.440. From 1.855 to 2.330, again reading is increasing on staff, that means again there is a fall of 0.475. Hence, and we know that the reduced level of this point that reads as 0.233 is 79.10 meter. So just by adding the falls, because we are having fall, so point just above this, that is 1.855, will be at higher elevation as compared to 2.330. So adding 0.475 in 79.10, it comes out as 79.575. Again adding the fall, we have 79.975. Again adding the fall, we have reduced level of 0.680 as 80.75. Hence correct response for this question is 80.75 meter. Thank you.